This is Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and today's topic is what is concurrent filing in 2016?
Visa Coach. Fast, easy, and personal.
I am Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and I am known for giving you personal one-on-one attention and for going the extra mile to create for you an impressive front-loaded application that tells your story to convince a skeptical immigration officer to approve your case. Don't risk facing immigration alone. Rookie mistakes cause tears, delays, and expensive denials. Let me, the Visa Coach, guide you quickly and safely each step along the way. Now, this is what two of my clients, Rick and Georgia, had to say. Georgia comes from Greece, and I helped her get her fiancé visa. Fred, my fiancé and I can't thank you enough for your help and guidance in successfully obtaining her K-1 fiancé visa. Your experience and service and direction throughout the entire process was the key that made the difference for us. With so many choices out there of who to engage for such an important thing as this, we are glad we chose the right service from someone who knows all the ins and outs, top to bottom, on how to successfully get the K-1 visa approved. In our view, this experience made all of the difference. We will definitely be using your services to help us throughout the adjustment of status process and beyond. On behalf of my fiancé and myself, thank you once again for helping us make all of this happen. Well, you're welcome, guys. Now, let's talk about what is concurrent filing in 2016. Now, perhaps you have a situation similar to this. You met a foreigner who was in the USA visiting on a temporary visa. And maybe she was traveling on a visa waiver, tourist, work, or student visa. She had no intent to remain in the USA when she first applied for her visa, and she still had no intent to remain in the USA as she boarded the aircraft to travel to America. Now, maybe by accident or serendipity, you guys met, fell in love, and rushed to the altar and got married. Congratulations. But now, what do you do? Now that you are married, your foreign spouse is what is called or considered an immediate relative of a U.S. citizen. Now, that makes her eligible to adjust her status to permanent residency. And best of all, your spouse need not leave your side. She does not need to return to her home country to wait on the results of the application. Once married, you can sponsor her for permanent residency. Now, this is called one-step adjustment or concurrent filing. One step refers to the fact that instead of submitting an immigration petition, waiting for its approval, and then after she arrived, submitting a second application for adjustment of status, both the immigration petition and the adjustment of status petition are submitted together, concurrently at the same time. Now, the two separate petitions that we file together concurrently are an immigration petition plus an adjustment of status petition. And if approved, this leads to permanent residency. And the process typically takes about a year. Now, the critical question that will come up probably during an interview with both you and your spouse present will be whether or not there had been any intent to remain in the USA before or as she embarked on her trip to the USA. A temporary visa is just that, permission for a temporary stay. If she intended to remain, then that would be considered a misuse of the temporary visa that she used to enter the USA. Now, as long as immigration is convinced that there was no intent to misuse her temporary visa, then permanent residency should be approved. Now, should they believe that there was a plan to misuse the temporary visa, well, then your spouse will be asked to leave the USA. Now, that's not the end of the world. it would leave you to apply for a spouse visa in order to have her return and rejoin you. And she would remain outside the USA while the spouse visa application was pending. Now, in conclusion, if you meet, fall in love, and marry a foreign visitor who is traveling on a temporary visa, as long as there was no intent to, well, game immigration, your new spouse does not have to return to her country, and instead, you may sponsor her for permanent residency, filing a concurrent application, and she need not exit the USA while it is in process. This was Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Now please like or add your comments to this video, and then go to VisaCoach.com and sign up for the VisaCoach monthly newsletter. Each month, it is full of tips and advice on immigration, and it's free of charge. Finally, when you are ready to hire my help to win your case, please call for your free consultation and to get started.
Before starting your immigration adventure, before entering an arcane maze of rules, regulations, and procedures, before committing yourself to a risky path that could mean an end to your happiness, speak with the Visa Coach and ask for his free consultation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He will suggest which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your love can join you. The friendly advice and wisdom he'll freely share with you might make the difference between approval and denial, and could save you months or years of loneliness and separation. What have you got to lose? Book your free consultation today.